This is an update. Put her up full mask. 21-year-old Tamia Taylor's body has been found. We actually brought the story to you a few days ago, and we talked about how strange her friends were acting. We highlighted the inconsistencies in the stories that they gave and how the mother had an intuition about what happened to her daughter. The mother was correct. The daughter died. If you remember, officials located, if you remember 21-year-old Tamia Taylor's body, she's been found. She's declared dead, obviously. She was in the Mississippi River. In the original reporting, she was on a boat with friends, and then they said, no, she never made it on the boat. And somebody said, no, she was actually on the boat for sure. And the company verified she was on the boat. Okay. September 23rd, Fox 13 Memphis reported this. She mysteriously disappeared more than 2 weeks ago after celebrating her birthday on a Memphis Riverboat cruise in Memphis, Tennessee with her friends. When they docked after 1 a.m., her friends could not find her, according to WREG. All right, so remember that part of the story. Her friends could not find her when they docked. Her family reported her missing on September 10th. Okay? And her mother, Debra, told law enforcement that she last heard from her via text message about 2 hours before. She wondered why her daughter's friends did not wait for her. The only thing they told me was she went upstairs on the second floor to use the bathroom. She put her phone down on the table. We picked her phone up. We went and waited by the door for her to come out. And then we left. Why would you leave? That makes no sense. Y'all came together. Y'all stick together, Debra told the news station. According to the report, Memphis Riverboat said that Taylor did return to the dock that night. There were security cameras on the boat. But in a September 11th statement, the company said videos posted on social media show she was last seen on the boat as the boat was pulling into the harbor. It would mean the world, even if we don't get anything but closure as to what happened. That would mean the world to me, her family. Debra said, the mother said last week, per WREG. It was determined that her cause of death was drowning. Her family told Fox 13 Memphis, but additional details were labeled as undetermined. Authorities believe there was no foul play involved. She's Taylor's mother, devastated. You have that type of hope that is not your loved one, and you get the answer, and it's a different type of feeling. Jasmine Ellis of Doc Ellis Foundation said, the outlet reported. So right now, she's overwhelmed and naturally has the feelings a mother would feel if they lost their daughter. And I want to say this to this whole narrative, this entire story, still a lot of unanswered questions. Now, I think the reason why the authorities are saying they do not suspect foul play is because of some of the other testimony that was provided, some of the other witness testimony that was provided, witness statements that they received. And basically, they were saying that everybody was really, really intoxicated. And so at this point, I do believe that an investigation should go all the way through before a conclusion is made. And very sad that we have to update the story with a dead body involved. All right, Jordan, thoughts?
Yeah, I think they should follow this case until the family has the complete story. Yeah. That's what anybody would want in that scenario. It's tragic. I mean, I wish it would bring their daughter back or their sister or cousin or granddaughter. For everyone in that family, I'm sure they want closure. Just to say, oh, she was on the dock and that's it, just feels a little bit weird. Like, yeah. Okay, and then what? Just follow this case. Just like this negligence and this kind of lackadaisical approach from police or investigators, sadly, quite frequently. And that leads generally to a distrust in the authorities or just apathy toward them. Because when, even down to small petty crimes, like, oh, like my phone got stolen. Why even bother calling the cops if not just to get the police report for the insurance? Like, what are they going to do about it? So it just, in general, I think we would all be better off if these types of cases were treated equally.
I agree with you 100%. And listen, if the cops exist for only one reason, let this be the one reason. All right, the loss of life or the potential loss of life